fine and everything nice.
Hi guys, Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video, to a new vlog. Welcome back to a what I eat in a day on keto. It's been so long since I've said that. Today is very exciting because I'm trying new recipes, and I haven't tried new recipes in a really long time. I've just always used old recipes or just like basic recipes. But today we're going to try a new one and an oldie but a goodie. I actually just finished my first ever fast back on keto. I remember when I started doing keto, I was not fasting. Then I started hearing about fasting. I feel like you guys are very high. There we go. When I started keto, I was not fasting, and then I learned about fasting. I started to fast. As soon as I started fasting, it made a humongous difference. When I started at 16 hours, a 16-hour fast, and then I went to 18, and then I started getting into 24-hour fast and things like that as I got like more advanced on keto, and I just wanted to learn a little bit more. We're not gonna do the 24-hour ones right now. We're gonna try to stick to the 16 and 18. But yeah, I think like 17 hours today. My goal wasn't to do 18. I want to start at 16, but I was just hanging out with my mom and it just ended up being almost 18 hours. So I use the app Zero, and it's awesome. I've been using it since it's the only app that I've ever used to fast, and it's great. So I'm really excited. Celebrate your small victories. Give yourself a pat in the back, because I'm especially really proud of myself because it's been really hard to stay, even though it's only been 3 days. Even 3 days for the past year or so has been really hard for me to stay on keto. So I'm really proud of myself, and always be proud of yourself. Even though they're very small victories, they're still victories, and you're still doing things for yourself. That is that. Oh, and then I also did weigh myself. I was very scared to weigh myself because I know I have felt heavier recently. I've been really happy. I've been the happiest that I've ever been in my life, but you know, I've been eating a lot, drinking a lot, and I've just felt like really always full. My stomach is always really hard and really bloated, but that's all because of the alcohol and the good food that we've been eating and going out to eat and my birthday and all that. So I just wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling confident. I was just always starting to feel uncomfortable. So I'm just doing this partially because, you know, I want to feel good. I mean, for the past like year or so on my notes app, every time I weigh myself, I always put the date and how much I'm weighing. More or less for the past year or so, I've been weighing about the same. And obviously you have your bloated days and your not so bloated days, so you look different. It's crazy what bloating can do regardless of your weight and what you eat. But that's basically been that. I've been pretty comfortable there. I've been still pretty confident, but I still want to, I already talked about this in my last video, so I'm not even going to go back to it again. And yeah, so here are all like, I just like to keep track just to kind of see where I've been. So the highest that I've been was like about 184 pounds maybe last year, I want to say. I honestly thought today when I was going to step on that scale that it was going to say like over 180 pounds, and I was terrified because, you know, you see yourself in the mirror and you're like, you're a little chunky girl, you're a little happy weight. Like, you know, when people say, you know, happy relationship weight, like this is just happy life weight for me, because obviously I'm not in a relationship. Life is good, life is great, but like fuck, like this happy weight is great and all, but like that's enough. The heaviest that I was last year was what, about 184. I thought again that I was gonna weigh that much, but I was like, I need to step on the scale. I cannot be scared, so I can keep track of how much weight I lose. So I stepped on the scale. I gave myself a day or two because obviously I knew that this weekend I was gonna be bloated from the weekend, and I knew it wasn't gonna be accurate, and I just gave myself time, my body time to like go back to its normal stage, you know what I mean? So today I came in at 179 pounds, and the last time that I weighed myself was June 14th of 2022, and I was 177, because I had lost a few pounds actually for Miami Music Week around March, and I was actually pretty thin. I'm surprised I didn't write it on here, but I was like about like 172, I want to say. So the lightest that I've been, I think this year has been 172. 179, I'm not mad at it. The skinniest that I've ever been doing keto was 150 pounds in 2019, and the heaviest that I've been before I started keto was about 210 pounds, which is absolutely insane. If you were to see pictures of me at 210 pounds, you probably wouldn't even recognize me. I don't think we're far off. I'm not really giving myself a goal weight, because realistically, I was also seeing pictures of me last night when I was my thinnest, and I just remember feeling so insecure and feeling like I wasn't enough, and feeling like I just constantly had to lose weight when realistically I was the healthiest that I've ever been in my life, and I was doing so good, but I was so obsessed with the scale that I don't want that to happen again. I don't want it to become a different type of eating disorder. I've always had an eating disorder my entire life since I was a little girl. I've always had body issues, body dysmorphia, and I'm just trying to find a healthy balance in between as to where I can still lose weight but not feel the need to obsess over the scale and feel like I need to lose more in order to feel better or feel like it's enough, you know what I mean? So I'm learning as I go. Obviously right now I am kind of obsessing over it because I'm excited and I want to lose weight, but I'm trying to find a happy medium. So I'm not mad at 179. She's a cute little thick girl, but a few more pounds is fine. So that's that, just to kind of give you guys an update on that. And then today, for today's menu, for today's new recipe, we're going to be making some keto friendly, not cornbread, bread and muffin mix. So basically keto cornbread. I love cornbread. I am so obsessed with cornbread, with sweet cornbread, with spicy and sweet cornbread. So I've had this for a bit. I found this at Sprouts if you guys are interested, and I'm excited to try it. All you really need is 3 eggs, a quarter cup of milk, and some butter. I think I have some jalapenos, and maybe we'll do like half jalapeno and half just like regular. I wish I had keto friendly honey, but it's just really expensive. And I think I remember the last time that I showed you guys a keto haul, I was in between, I think, the keto friendly kind of inspired Nutella, which is in the fridge, maybe we'll have for dessert, and the honey. And I knew that I would eat the keto friendly Nutella more than I would eat the honey. And now I wish I had the honey because it would go amazing with the keto cornbread, but it's fine. It says there's 0 sugar added, there's 6 grams of protein per serving, and it is made with almond flour. I haven't had almond flour in probably years. So this, and we're going to make some air fried ribs. My grandma already marinated them, and as you can see right here, they already had their food, and they made some drumsticks, some chicken drums. Is that how you, bitch? I don't know. But they use like really sweet marinade, so I sadly cannot have that. But they had ribs that they did not use. They're only marinated, so we're gonna use those. We're going to use a dry rub. I do not have any keto friendly barbecue, so we're gonna kind of make our own, and we'll just go from there. I'm actually not really hungry right now, so we're just gonna go with it and we're just gonna make it. I kind of just want a snack. What I really want right now are those keto bagels from Sola. Then for dessert, I've been thinking about this literally for the past 2 days. We're going to make some candied pecans. Oh my goodness, this recipe is so freaking delicious, and I have to actually look back into my old recipe videos in order to see how to do them because I don't even remember how I made these. But I used to make them all the time, and I'm gonna make a batch. I'm gonna actually do this entire bag, and you can refrigerate them and snack on them whenever you want. And maybe I'll do some keto fluff if I feel inspired, because this paired with some keto fluff is keto fluff. Cheesecake fluff is absolutely divine. And what I use to sweeten these is this monk fruit sweetener. This, how do you say this? I'm not even gonna pronounce that because you guys are gonna make fun of me. So yeah, I use this, but I also have brown sugar, keto brown sugar. Where is she? I also have this Swerve brown sugar. It smells so good. Actually, I might keep this out so maybe we can make our own barbecue sauce. Oh my god, this smells so good. I love brown sugar, so maybe we can use this or both. So these are the sweeteners that I use, and then if I want to use any other sort, I also use this Swerve confectioner sweetener. This is ridiculous. I just found another bag of pecans. I hope these don't go bad. I guess we'll find out. These are organic, so you know what? It's fine because I know eventually these are gonna run out and I'm gonna want some more, so it's totally okay. I'm gonna use the older one just because, and we're gonna put these away. And then I also have this keto pancake mix that I think I'm going to use tomorrow, and we're gonna make some chocolate chip pancakes. So I'm gonna actually leave these out. And I'm telling you guys, I'm looking through all of like my keto stuff. I have a whole keto drawer, and we're gonna use them up. So I'm gonna leave these out. Maybe I can use these in other videos. This is the super fat keto pancake mix. Like I said, I want to make some chocolate chip pancakes. And I also have this keto yellow cake, and I also have keto frosting, but I don't know if it's good or not thing. And then I have this keto chocolate frosting. So I'm gonna leave all these out so I can remember that I have them, so I can make videos with them. I have a lot of videos for you guys coming up. I'm pumped. And look at this, I'm saying all this and my family just has Twinkies lying around. I'm pretty sure I've had a Twinkie before. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, so first we're gonna get started with the keto cornbread. So I said heat oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have our pan right here. And now we're going to whisk together the eggs, milk, water. What do you mean? Oh, milk or water. Okay, mix together a large bowl till the white scraping size of bowl needed. Okay, so we just have to mix everything together. So we need 3 eggs. We need to melt how much butter? Half a cup of butter. Whoa! You know what? Let me go ahead and melt the butter. Let me melt the butter. We have our melted butter. I'm gonna let her cool off a bit because I don't want the eggs to cook. So I'm going to pour over the mix. So we're gonna use the entire mix. It smells like almond flour. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I think I wanna add some sweetener to it to make it a little sweet. I feel just like a pinch. I like my cornbread to be sweet and savory, and then maybe like a pinch of salt. I know this is like pre-packaged and all, but like you just never know. Now for eggs, I only have 4 eggs left and I needed 3 for this recipe. Wasn't I lucky? I hear my grandmother watching TikToks. But okay, now we need a 1/4 cup of milk. Milk for a cup is 12 grams of carbs. And even though this is like a whole serving, I'm kind of scared too. So I think I'm gonna do like half heavy cream and a half milk. I don't know, I feel like milk has too many carbs and I don't have any almond milk. I didn't buy any, which is my fault. So we're just gonna do heavy cream and milk and wish for the best. So we're gonna use about half of a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and a splash of milk. Maybe it'll make it fluffier. You never know. What I would do for a cold glass of milk right now, I love whole milk. I crave glasses of cold whole milk. Cold whole milk. All right, we have our half cup of butter. This seems like a lot for this little mix. And now we're just gonna mix all this together. Okay, so maybe the salt wasn't a good idea because I forgot we were putting butter. Trial and error, trial and error. This can't taste bad. Okay, so it looks like a regular cornbread. What if we do one that's like cheddar jalapeno and one that's normal? Okay, this looks good. Oh, it smells good. I'm excited about this. Okay. That mixed really, really easily. I'm gonna put half on the pan and then the other half that we have left over here, I'm going to add some chopped jalapenos. These were just left over. These were the only bit that I have left. We're using everything that we have in the kitchen. And we're gonna add some sharp cheddar cheese. I think this one is from Aldi. Okay, so it looks like that. Ooh, and then we're gonna just put it in the other half instead of using 2 pans. Guys, this looks so good. This looks so good. So this is what she's looking like. So on this side is the cheesy jalapeno and right here is like the original cornbread recipe. So I just kind of did half and half. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until top springs back when touched. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and now we're gonna get started on the ribs. Okay, so now it's time for the ribs. The last time that I made a rib recipe was when I was living in an apartment and those ribs came out absolutely amazing. I'm gonna leave the link up here if you guys want to check those out. Those came out delicious, but this is like last minute type of thing. So my grandma already marinated these and I don't know what she used for marinade. She says she just used like a whole bunch of stuff. We're just gonna go with it and I made my own kind of like dry rub and I used cayenne pepper, the rest of this paprika that we had, black and white peppercorn, fresh onion powder. I put like a smidge of lemon pepper. I didn't use any salt because she said that she did use salt. And I put a tiny bit of Swerve brown sugar just to kind of give it like a sweet and spicy type of feel. So these are already marinated. I can just put these in the air fryer. So, but I kind of want them like a dry rub. So we're gonna take a few out and I'm gonna pat them dry and put the dry rub on top. I'm gonna cook these in the air fryer. Usually I bake them in the oven. The last time I made these, I made them in the oven and they did take a hot minute, but nonetheless, they came out super freaking delicious. But we're doing it a little different today. So I don't know if you guys are like me, but I use TikTok for everything. TikTok for me is like the new Google. And I just literally search up like keto recipes or air fried salmon recipes or air fried ribs, and the first video that I saw is the video that I'm gonna use as reference. So the guy that I followed on TikTok said 375 for 10 minutes on one side, and then you flip them and then you do another 375 for 10 minutes. And then once that is done, those 20 minutes are done, then you put your barbecue sauce and then you put them on 5 minutes per side for 400 degrees. I'm gonna put those in the air fryer at 375 for 10 minutes, and then we're just gonna go from there. And now we're gonna make our barbecue sauce. I think have a G. Hughes gold barbecue sauce, but I wasn't really a fan, so we're gonna tweak it up a little bit. Okay, so now for our barbecue sauce, we're just gonna make, don't take this as a recipe, you guys. I'm just kind of going with the flow today. So I have this G. Hughes sugar-free Carolina Gold barbecue sauce. It's not bad. I haven't tried it on ribs, but when I tried it like with the chip or something, I didn't like it. I think it smells fine. I think I'm just being annoying. But anyway, let's just tweak it up a little bit just so like we really like it. So I'm gonna put some in a plate. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch just to make sure that we get it right. And then this is the G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup. This is my favorite sugar-free ketchup. Also the Heinz too, but I don't know why. I feel like this one has better macros. And it tastes really good. I love to mix my sugar-free ketchup with Tabasco. Absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna add some onion powder because why not? And I'm also gonna add some fresh cracked pepper. And then to give it some heat, I'm going to put some cayenne pepper. We're gonna give her a mix. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna try it with a... So I'm looking for my pork cracklings, and I think my father ate them. No, he didn't. I'm totally lying. I hid my pork crackling that I was so excited about from yesterday's video. And my father, I put them in a hiding spot right here, and he found them, and he ate them. What the hell? It's fine. What's mine is his, and what's his is mine. I guess we won't try it with no pork cracklings, so that's some good stuff. That came out so good. Everything is in the oven right now. I'll come back to you guys when everything is ready. Do you guys see that? We've done 375 on each side for 10 minutes. I am going to put the barbecue sauce on top and do 5 minutes on each side at 400. Do not mind my air fryer. I have to clean it. Okay guys, so our cornbread is ready. It looks really good. Sorry, I put the fork in the middle. You know, like when you put the fork in, you know when it's ready or not. Right here, I can see the little jalapeno bits and the cheese bits, and then here's like kind of golden. I'm so excited. I'm waiting on the ribs to finish up. They just have like 2 more minutes left, so I guess we could just wait. So we try everything together. I'm gonna plate it just so we could see. I'm going to do kind of like small pieces. Do you guys see that? Can you guys see? I mean, smells great. We're going to put that piece here, and we're gonna take this corner piece because this corner piece looks really yummy. So we have a piece of the regular and we have a piece of the cheddar and jalapeno. Look at that. They look phenomenal. I already put the barbecue sauce on top, and here we have it. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. This looks beautiful. So we're gonna try this cornbread. I'm gonna try the jalapeno slice first. It's good. The more you have it, the better it tastes. Ooh, just kidding. First bite was a little weird. I like this. I think the jalapenos and the cheese gave it so much flavor, because now I'm gonna taste it plain, and I feel like I'm not gonna like it as much. Just kidding. This is good. I'd give it, without the jalapenos and cheese, I'd give it like a solid 6. With the jalapeno and cheese, I give it like a 7.5. Almost 8. Or actually, I think I'm gonna give it an 8 with the jalapeno and cheese. I wish I had more jalapenos and it would have been perfect, but I recommend it. Again, this is the brand Miss Jones. Okay, Miss Jones. Here's the first bite of the ribs. Are you kidding me? This meal right now is absolutely divine. See, meals like this make keto so much easier. Okay, so I have a bite of the cornbread and the rib. Like, you see the steam? Look at that. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna watch some TV and enjoy my food. Are you waking up from a nap? Cozied up, mamas. Hi. Hey. Oh, loves of my life. I'm sorry that I woke you up from your nap. Hi guys. So it's later on in the day. It's about to be 7 o'clock. I think it's time for my last meal of the day. I had 2 of those ribs, and I had like those 3 pieces of the cornbread, and that kept me pretty full for a long time. And I did some stuff around the house. There is a storm going on right now in Florida, so the weather has been kind of bad, but over here in my area it hasn't been too bad. It hasn't been raining too much, but the wind has been pretty crazy. But I love this weather, so it's been pretty chilling. I think I'm going to make some candied pecans now to have the house smelling nice, and just to have those in there, and also probably have like my last meal of the day. I don't think I'm gonna have like a full meal. I just want to make the candied pecans. So I was just looking at my old videos and I found the recipe for the candied pecans, because like I said before, I do not remember. So we're just gonna use this whole pack. I use 2 cups of pecans. I don't know how much this is. So you're going to need your pecans, cinnamon, butter that's in the fridge, and your sweeteners. So I'm using this sweetener today as well as this brown sugar sweetener. We're gonna mix it up a little bit and see where we go from there, and a little bit of salt. Oh, and vanilla extract. I'm going to leave everything in the description box for you guys. I like to use vanilla extract, but I don't know what they did with all of my vanilla. I had a few extracts and they're all gone. It's all gone. So I don't know where they did it. Maybe they threw them away, but I found this imitation vanilla, and that's what we're gonna have to use today. So let's get started. All right, so here we have our melted butter. I did about 3 tablespoons. I'm already starting off wrong, so keep your pan on like low, medium heat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to toast our pecans for a little bit first. And we're just gonna kind of coat all of them together. You wanna do low, medium heat. Low and slow is always the way to go. Okay, so now that we have them nice and toasty and buttered, we are going to start adding all the fun stuff. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of this vanilla extract, of this imitation vanilla extract. Now it's time to add the sweetener. I'm using this Lanco or whatever it's called sweetener. This is monk fruit sweetener, and I'm using this Swerve brown sugar sweetener. So I'm doing half a cup. So in this half a cup, I split it in between the monk fruit and the brown sugar. So half a cup of sweetener. So all in all, this is just half a cup of sweetener. I just decided to play around with the sweeteners. You can tweak up this recipe however you want. It's really up to your taste buds. I'm just going by like a 2-year-old video of mine. So, okay, so now that we're all coated, we're gonna let it candy. So we're just gonna kind of let it sit so the sweetener kind of thickens up. And we're going to add about a tablespoon of cinnamon. Or was it 2 tablespoons? I think the recipe said 2 tablespoons, you guys. I'm honestly not even too sure. I'm excited to see how the brown sugar makes it taste. All right, so now that everything is all mixed up together and you let them cool, they get that nice sticky outside. Hello guys, so it's actually the next day. My camera died yesterday. As soon as I finished making those candied pecans, they came out super delicious. I'm telling you guys, if you guys want to try something different, a new dessert, make the candied pecans. I was gonna make some cheesecake fluff, but number 1, my camera ran out of battery, and number 2, we didn't have any cream cheese. So I need to go get some cream cheese today. I need to go get a few stuff actually, because we also ran out of eggs. So I'm actually going to end this video right here, because I think today I am going to be filming a what I eat in a day, but for Instagram instead, as an Instagram reel. I want to try that out, try something new. So I want to focus specifically on that and not so much filming on my camera. So I'm going to leave you guys with 2 videos this week, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I ate a piece of burrata toast as soon as my camera died, just kind of like as my last meal of the day, because I did start to get a little hungry. Eating those candied pecans kind of like triggered my hunger, and so I just had 1 slice of low carb toast and half of a burrata ball, and I put a little bit of balsamic on top with a slice of tomato, and it was a really yummy snack. And I snacked on a few candied pecans. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, we're actually fasting right now. I have 1 more hour until my fast is over, but I am actually not really hungry, so we're gonna go to the gym. So by the time that I am done, I can make something to eat, but you will see that on Instagram. I kind of have an idea of what I want to eat today, but I have to see if I have all the ingredients. I'm gonna leave you guys over here. I guess the last thing that I can really talk about, let me put on some chapstick. I feel like every single time I watch my videos, my lips are so chapped, but they don't feel chapped. I also look so pale. I'm probably gonna go in the tanning bed. I'm probably gonna go get a nice workout in, tan, come back and film for you guys. Like I said, I am extremely motivated. I'm going to try to make as much content as I can for you guys as my little comeback. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna take my fat burners. You guys already know the deal. They are linked in my Amazon storefront. I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday and rest of your week. You guys are probably gonna be seeing this like at nighttime, so I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you guys on my next one. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more videos every single week. I love you guys so much.